Hey everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and today I have a very cute project for you. It is the last in my series of back to school, but this one is more back to college, back to home office, whatever it is you want to use this for, because it's a little more stylish and a little more elegant for preschool and grade school. So what I did is I took composition notebooks, and believe it or not, $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I got a bunch, and what I did is I covered them. I covered this one with marble contact paper, and then I used foil that you buy in the section where you get Cricut stuff. So that's what I did with my edge. And doesn't that look a little elegant? And look at this. Is that not adorable? Oops, I got my hand on his head. This is my little zebra button that I have had for years and years. I had a whole collection of little animals that I absolutely loved and never knew what I could do with them. Perfect for this. I just glued it on the back of a paper clip. I'm kind of in my own way today. All day I've been in my own way. And I just glued it with some E6000. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This book here, same composition notebook, I used vinyl from the Cricut machine. Get the sticky vinyl, do not get the iron-on because that will not work for this. And then I glued a button on a paper clip. So I could see college girls liking this. And they could use their own design and make it totally their own. What I'm going to use these for is, I think I'm going to make some for some of my girlfriends, but I'm going to make this my journal. I have journals everywhere. I love to write in journals. So this is what I'm going to use mine for. The one I'm going to do today, and let's hope this works because I've not done it before, so this is all going to be a guinea pig thing. I'm going to try fabric. And I picked out this really pretty blue fabric. So I'm going to try to glue that on here and make that work. Let's see. So first I'm going to lay out my fabric with the printed side down, put my book on top, and I'm going to cheat a little because I'm going to draw around the edges. No, I'm not, because I don't have a pen. Okay then. So let's just cut around the edges. And what I want to do is I want to leave like an inch all the way around. So I'm going to go right into the corner, and I'm going to cut my other two sides using my cloth cutting scissors. Do not use paper cutting scissors for this because it won't work so well. Okay, so I cut along the edge, and let me slide this whole thing down. You probably won't be able to see it all. Flatten out my fabric, and then I'm going to open up my book to keep it open. And you know, when I go and get my materials for these projects, I sit down and I'm like, oh yeah, I got everything I need. Not this time, didn't bring a pencil. Pencil, pen, whatever. All right, let's just cut a straight line up through here. And I'll probably have a little bit more salvage edges or material around the edges than I need. But that, oh my gosh. That's as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Look at that. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay. So let's see. Yep, that's pretty good. I have quite a bit around the edges to work with. Good thing. I am going to use extra strong formula Elmer's glue and a foam brush to get it all over. And let's just do the back. Like I said, this is a guinea pig thing, so we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll make something else. How's that? All right. So today I've been doing a lot of things, but mainly I've been rifling through my button box. A friend of mine gave me some really pretty pearly white buttons, and I wanted to add to it, and I knew I had a bunch bunch in my collection. Well, that was bright. There we go. I knew I had a bunch in my collection, so I wanted to add to it. What I would like to do is just, oh, you've got to be kidding me right now. All right. I got this. Is I want to display them in like a mason jar. This is my collection of marbles, and I absolutely love these. Aren't they great? I love it. Hey, Betty, how's it going? Hi, Karen, all the way from New York. How's it going, girl? Oh, my goodness. So what I was saying is I want to, here they are. I want to collect a whole bunch of the white pearly buttons and put them in a mason jar for as a decoration. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I love this. I'm happy you're here, Karen. That's awesome. So is it as hot there as it is here? Because OMG, Becky, it's hot here. It totally is. It's been in the high 90s and normally 95 to 97% humidity. So yeah, it's getting real. So it was hard enough to contain my hair up north, and it's even harder here. So, but that's okay because I'm in the boat with most people with curly hair here, and we just do what we can. All right, so I've got my glue pretty much evenly across my back here. Make sure you get the edge as well. All right. And I'm going to put it on my fabric. The best thing about doing it this way is you can stick it down, you can pick it back up. With that contact paper, that was not very forgiving. And I had, my mother would say, a divil of a time getting that to get on there straight. And in fact, if you look really close on this one, this paper was so hard to put on. You can't really see, oh good, you can't see it too much, but I had to put a piece down here. So I figured, you know what, it still looks beautiful, it still looks elegant, but not my favorite to try to do on a video. That would have been disaster. This, however, the Cricut stuff was a lot easier to work with, and I might take some of this turquoise and just go around the back like I did with the copper. I think that would be really pretty. Now I do have a Cricut machine, so I can even cut out, say, my name or the word journal or whatever and put that across the front too. So that would be kind of cool also. All right, you know what, before I do the other side, let's see if I got any bubbles. I saved an old putty knife, and you can see it's been used a lot, but this works so much better than using a credit card for smoothing out bubbles. I used it at once a while back, and it was like, oh, that was way easier than using an old credit card. All right, so let's get here. And you notice my name is on the glue. I kind of feel like I'm in school. You gotta put your name on everything. We like to have a craft day with my friends, and we all had our bottles of glue, so I thought, you know what, I'll just put my name on mine, and I won't have to worry about which one was mine. Because glue solves a multitude of problems. Glue and duct tape, right? I think Mod Podge is woman's answer to duct tape, and men's is duct tape. Fixes everything. I'm going to go along the edge here pretty good too. Hoping this works. I saw it on Pinterest, so it's got to, right? They don't put anything on Pinterest that's not true. Okay. Well, this is going a lot better. Way easier than the other stuff. But the other stuff is beautiful. This fabric here, hey Carl. How you doing, buddy? You wanna come see me? Come here. Say hi to everybody. Hey, Carl. All right. What do you need? Need to go lay down? Is that what you need? Go ahead. Oh, you gotta go outside. This way. Here you go. Have fun. Keeping it real. Pretty soon you'll hear the dryer go off because it's Saturday, and you know Saturday is laundry day. All right, so I'm flipping it over. Let's see how I did without a lot of wrinkles. Yeah, see the fabric was folded, and what I should have done is probably ironed all the wrinkles out first, because I got me a big old bubble right there. There we go. All right. Hey, honey, can you let Carl back in when he's done? Thank you. Can you let Carl back in when he's done? Thank you. Alrighty, so it's glued up really nice. Oh, I wanted to tell you what I used was at Walmart and Joann Fabrics, any place that sells fabric, Hobby Lobby, they sell these. They're called Fat Bat. They're a quarter of a yard, just a little bit more, so they're called fat quarters or fat bats. And you buy them in a stack. I had a whole bunch of colors here to choose from, different patterns. Look at this one's like one of my favorites with the little bees and the honey and the flowers, and I love the pink and the polka dot. So you could just look at that, do all sorts of designs with that. I chose this blue. I don't know why, it spoke to me. All right, so I think everything's pretty well glued. Now the edges are going to be a different story, and I'm going to use a different glue. I am going to use Fabric Fusion because I'm going to glue the fabric to the fabric at first, and then I will glue it to the book itself. But before I do that, right here in the center, I'm going to make a cut at the top and at the bottom. So when I fold it up, it's not going to hit the middle pages. It'll just hit the two cardboard things. Does that make sense? Let me show you. Okay, with my fabric scissors, I'm going to cut down the center all the way right up close to the book. Let's see if I can get there. Okay, that one. My surface that I'm using today is a piece of lucite that I had, but it's wonderful because it's got a hinge down the middle, so it folds up and I can put it away. But it's also slippery and it's sliding all over the place. Okay, so I made my cut here in the center, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that edge in. See, so now when I flip it, I can fold this edge in, and it doesn't get on my papers. But before I do that, I'm going to fold it in on itself so I have a nice seam edge, and then fold it in. Can you see that okay? I don't know if I can show you any easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this and then fold it in like that and around the edges like that. So let's do that first. And I'm going to use my fabric glue. This fabric glue is amazing. I was skeptical at first because I didn't think it would work well. Well, it might not if it doesn't come out of the bottle. There it goes. But this stuff works pretty darn great. Let me clip my corner here because I'm going to have too much otherwise. Okay. And I'll show you what I just did on the other one. And probably to make this turn out great is you should let it dry, but we don't have time to sit here and watch glue dry, do we? All right, what I did on the corner is I clipped it right up to the edge like that. So that way when let me get the pages out of the way. When I fold in and fold in, it won't be a big glob of fabric over here. So let's do that. Okay. do this edge. Come on. So I've been having trouble getting the glue out. I broke a paintbrush. Let's see what else I can do. All right. Oh, I think this is going to turn out really great. Go around this edge. So back to school, I don't know, around here it's been really crazy. I don't have school-age children, but I am in the school system quite a bunch, working. So we started school last Tuesday, and oh my goodness, there was so much boo-hooing, and it was mostly the moms, but some of the kids were boo-hooing too. I forgot to clip my corner. But come Friday, everybody was all excited, and they were so happy about coming to school, especially the little ones. They were loving coming to school. They finally knew where their bus was and their teacher, and so things weren't as scary. But that first day, I think it's scary for everybody. Just the fear of the unknown, they call it. But I think everything went really well, and I'm looking forward to next week because we have a week under our belt already, so it won't be so scary. Okay. I'm just going to glue up all 3 of these edges and then fold them in. Since I have the, since I have the glue running anyways, let's get her going. Get her done. All right. I'm moving my page. Whoa! Pages over, folding my fabric in. I used a darker fabric because with the dark purple that was the cover of this book, with lighter fabric, it tended to show through, and that wasn't really pretty. But I think you can get these composition notebooks in just about any color. I don't know if you can get a white, but I've seen them in black and green and purple and blue. And the Dollar Tree. I mean, all that paper, all that journaling, all that fun for $1. These fat back quarters, I think for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fabrics, I spent maybe $4, so less than $1 a piece. And I still have all of this left over from that project. So I can cut out birds, I can cut out little flowers and glue them on fabric and do a lot of stuff with this fabric. I've got a lot of plans for it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this glue because I'm going to glue it to paper now. And you wouldn't think it would make a lot of difference, but it really does. It's kind of all the different chemicals, I guess it takes to make different glues, really makes a difference. I didn't spend a lot of time in chemistry, so I have no idea. I just know what glue works with what. Okay. Okay, well, I'm kind of leery about doing this so quickly around without letting things dry first. But other than a paintbrush breaking, I think we're doing okay. All right. I had to go get my oil changed this morning, and I was so afraid that I wasn't going to get back in time. My appointment was at 8:15, but I didn't get home till almost 10:30, so it's like, that's a long time to do an oil change, but they were so busy. Oops. I'm gonna glue my corners a little better. They need a little extra TLC. Come on. Okay. Where I get my oil changed, I mean, it is fancy. It is fancy. And I get it changed where I bought the car, but they have a giant television. And by giant, I mean there's 9 very large television screens that make this one television. It's huge. They had donuts, they had coffee, they had orange juice, they had, free Wi-Fi, all this stuff. And I always take my computer when I go because I know it's going to be a couple hours and I can get some work done. So I did that. See what I did around the corners here? I just glued it. I don't know if I can get close enough. Can you see that? And the corners turned out pretty decent. So that looks awesome. Let's do this side. And then when we get done with this, we can do our paper clips. The little animal paper clips that I have, believe it or not, I've had since high school. I know. What has that been now? 5 years now? Yeah, whatever. And I just fell in love with them because it's a giraffe, an elephant, and a zebra. And I thought they were so pretty, being all the gold tone. Oops. I have this little giraffe. Isn't he adorable? And then this elephant. Can you see him? He's so cute. So I had to have him, and I just knew that someday I would use him somewhere. Have you ever bought something and felt that you know what, I'm going to use these somewhere in my travels? Well, I have had them for many, many, many years. And now I get to use them. It was like they just called for this project. I love, my home office is very organized, very put together because a lot of my life is not. So when I need to sit down and actually work on my blog or, write a post or do some Facebook stuff or editing videos, anything like that, I want an area that's organized and makes me want to go in there to work. If it's not organized and it's a mess, I don't want to go in there. Are you kidding me? It seems like more work. So I make sure everything's as organized as I can. No growling. We have to be nice to the neighbors. Silly dog. Okay. And I'm really rushing through this, so I'm hoping the glue stays. Let's see which. Yep. This is the front. Oh my gosh. And I even got the stripes straight. I did something right. That turned out really cute. I'm going to let that dry. And what I might do later is put another thing in front of here to cover up these edges, or I might not. I might use some of this to go in the inside, or I might just leave it. Nobody's going to see that anyways. You can put a beautiful flower on here. You can put, I don't know, stickers. Put your name on here, anything you want. But I love this. This is going to be a great journal. And look how nice it went around the binder here, the binding. So it looks really good. And just by cutting that slit in there, and it gave you enough room to just glue on the inside. That didn't take long, and that went way better than I thought. Broken paintbrush and all. Cheap junk. What did I do? All right, so let's do our paper clips, okay? I bought a long time ago, I bought a set that was for the office, and it had the binder clips and the paper clips, and everything was black and gold. So that's what I'm using here. And you know what? I think I got them at IKEA. The jars were from IKEA. But see, they have the different binder clips. I really like the shiny gold. I took one of the larger ones, and I only had a couple of larger ones. But I took washi tape and put over them. And each side is different, and I might even draw a couple of little flowers on that one. I love this one because I see if you can see that. I put a little lace on there. So, and I don't have anything on the back yet. I gotta move that over a little bit. Does that look better? That little corner's not covered. I'll fix it. And then you can even use, giant binder clips. I have all sorts of washi tape that I've collected. Oh, dryer's done. That I've collected. So I've used different washi tape, W-A-S-H-I. Is it one eye or two eyes? I think it's one eye, but you can use this tape just about anywhere. We could take it and put stripes across the book, do anything you want with it, because it's pretty sticky, so it's nice stuff to work with. But let's do our paper clips. I'm so excited to get my little guys in here. All right, I'm going to use the gold paper clips with them because they're that brassy look, and I want them to match my little zebra. I got some glue strings on there. And the E6000, look at the back, it worked really well. It's just a little glob of glue on there that you can see. E6000, and it's a little smelly, so you kind of want a larger room or you want some kind of ventilation. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a real healthy glob on here. It's easier when you're doing a shank button, and I'll show you what I mean by a shank button. Ooh, glue. And I'm putting my paper clip on there. Oh, wow. That's maybe a little too much glue. I got a little happy there. Okay, that's better. That's what I love about this Lucite. I can put the glue on there and then just peel it off when it's dry. When you do your paper clip, make sure that these rounded edges are down, because if you do it this way, then you can't clip it to anything and it won't be worth using. So make sure that you have these parts down. And by shank button, they don't have the holes in them like this to sew them on. They have the little piece in the back that you sew on. I don't know if I can show you better on this guy. See the little thing in the back there where you put the thread through? Am I showing that right? So there's no holes going through them. Those actually work better because the ones with the holes in them, sometimes the glue oozes out, and I am going to use one of those buttons, but yeah, it will ooze out. All right. Oh my gosh, I got happy with the glue again. This glue is a little older, so it's thicker, but it still works amazing. Get the glue off. All right, now I'm going to let them set for a minute. Maybe they'll set up a little better. E6000 is real liquidy, so it takes a while to dry. I'm going to do, keeping my little circles down, I'm going to try one of these buttons with the holes in them. So let's see how that works. And it probably will ooze out right through those holes, but maybe I can make it work. Ooh, okay. Oh, I glued it right down. There we go. It's pretty goopy. Not too bad. And if it goops out too much, put another little thing in the middle. If you have like a little flower or something, and you say, I really put a lot of goop on there. We'll let him dry. And then I have one more, peeling the glue off the ends of my fingers like that. Okay, I got one more paper clip that I want to do, and I found this really cute button. I was rifling through my button box anyways to find those white buttons. I'm trying to scoop up some of the glue. Maybe I can use it. I was looking for those white buttons, so I thought, you know what? Let's see what kind of colored buttons I can find for this project. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of glue. Whew. Oh, he'll stick real good. Come on. Let's see. That's one that I might put another piece of something over the front. Like another button, just so it soaks up some, or not soaks up, but looks better with all the glue. All right. All right, let's put the lid back on. Oh, here it is, so I don't lose any more. Best stuff ever made. Make sure you get the clear I made a mistake. The one time, it says clear up there, but I got one that was black. I didn't know they made black E6000. What? I can't use it for many things because then everything's black. What you need, baby? What you need? You just want to be a superstar today? I know it. Okay, let's do our binder clips, and then my back to school stuff is all done. Sad. I want to do more. But I'm really excited because starting next week, it's fall, y'all. I'm doing fall. I have pumpkins, I have signs, I have garland. Oh, maybe I'll make it something for the dog. Would you like something for fall? No? Okay, so this last binder clip, you know, with that blue, I'm going to do a little orange. They're opposing each other on the color wheel. Oh yes, see how this is supposed to be on here to keep it sticky? Evidently I lost some of my sticky. I might have to glue that on. With my E6000. All right. Since I have enough here on the board, let's try that again. I put the glue on the wrong side. Okay. This is that's the sticky side, okay. That didn't stick. The glue off of my board. You're just needy today. You know that? You're needy. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna make this work if it kills me. And it just might today. So supposedly we have, did I use the word supposedly right? Supposedly, D. I know that's one of those that gets misused a lot. We're supposed to be having a hurricane this weekend. It's not supposed to hit us so much, but we're still supposed to get a lot of wind and rain. So, and it's supposed to be mostly like this evening and all day tomorrow. So pray for everybody here in Florida and wherever it is supposed to hit. I don't know if it's supposed to hit Texas or what. There's my washi tape. It's a little crooked, but you know what? Struggle is real today. Here we go. Awesome. So let me find the front. Here's the front. And with this one, I want to, no, it's all wet. I'm going to use the one that I dried already. This one. Let's put him on there. Oh, he looks good. And then if I want to binder clip some of my papers together. Oh, you won't be able to see it if I do that. Let's do it this way. There's that. And your home office stuff is ready to go. What do you think? I know that's kind of funky, but I do love the paper clip. So if you're like me, any household items, I just love to decorate. So I love to put flowers and stickers and stuff just about everywhere. And if you're like me, making this will be really fun. Let's see if we're almost dry already. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Let's see if my giraffe's dry too. So that didn't take long at all. Wonderful. Okay, that's all I got for you today in 34 minutes, which I think might be a record for me. You know how I like to talk. So if you're interested in sharing this video or saving it to your page in case you want it to reference later, please do. I would so appreciate it. And I hope to see you next Saturday when we start fall. I'm so excited. And I might even change my summer sign to say autumn, even though it won't be for a while yet, but just to get the whole vibe in here. I love the smell of apple pie, and all the fall stuff, because I know even though fall is great and I love fall, in the back of my head it's telling me Christmas is around the corner, and I'm so excited. Hey Sabia, I see you. It's so good to see you. And I'll probably see you again on Monday at the school where we have so much fun. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope to see you next Saturday. And drop me a line on my Facebook page. I would love to hear from you, especially if you decide to make one of these things. I'd love to see a picture. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.